Hello, my friends. How we doing today? Happy Friday. Good to have y'all out here. Hello, hello, hello. What's going on? Welcome on in. Good to have you. Oh, we're here. We've made it to another Friday. Good to have y'all in here, my friends. Welcome on in. Hello, hello. Heroic Pixels, how we doing? Good to have you. Miss May, what's going on? Jinxie, how we doing? Simsy, what's up? Spotty or Yeti, good to have you. Micah, hello, hello. Profi Sloth, hello, hello, hello. How we doing, y'all? Welcome on in. Welcome on in. Kakoop, Lightmerk, hello. What's going on, my guys? My dudes. RK Knight, hello. Tacos, what's up? Let me just turn the music down just a little touch. Y'all like the shirt? Well, it gets better. It's the Minecraft shirt. It's a good one. It's a good one. It's what they gave us out as like little goodies from the premiere. After the movie, they were all like, here you go, everybody can have a shirt. And it's just I am Steve. Welcome on in, y'all. Student to master, how we doing? I was gonna go to sleep, but some things are more important. Hey, get some sleep if you need to. The VOD will be here later. No need to ruin your tomorrow for hanging out here for this, but it will always be around. Is it blue or green? It's like a teal. I'd say it's more blue though. But haircut, yeah, I know I did get my haircut yesterday. Finally. Oh, I needed to get my haircut so bad. I finally did it. It's really nice. No, we're not. No throwing popcorn in here. No chicken jockey throwing popcorn things, please. Thank you. Totally get it. Blooded Eyes, hello. How we doing? Welcome on in. Anna Ross, thank you so very much for the 5 gift members before, by the way. I hope you're doing well today. Thank you so very much. I did see that coming in through. You are not Steve, you are fWhip, but everybody is their own version of Steve. That's the whole point of the Minecraft movie, is that they're telling their version of Steve. What if I am my own version of Steve? But I do use the Alex skin, so then am I my own version of Alex? I don't know. How does that work? I don't know how that works. If we're all a Steve, then what if you don't use the Steve base skin? Then which way do you go? Well, I don't know. I don't know. A nice stream to listen to while I plant flowers outside. Truly a good Friday. Ooh, have fun to Robin. That sounds nice. Dude, it is beautiful here today. It's supposed to get up into the low 70s here today, and oh my gosh. Oh. You do look like Steve. I mean, not really at all, but I mean, a white person with a beard. Yeah, sure. I guess that's all what it is. Yeah, no movie spoilers in here. Still fairly new. Allow people to go and enjoy it where they can. Because, you know, them enjoying the film in theaters is already so up in the airs with everything else happening in the theaters. So, you know, it's the way it goes. I am on spring break. Ooh, Music Man. That's awesome. Nice. But, yeah, it's, I'm feeling pretty good today. I'm excited. We're going to be working on some roads in the hardcore world. You know, yeah, somebody mentioned, just so inspired by the Road Builders Guild on Misadventures that I had to come over and start doing this in the hardcore world as well. But no, actually, I've decided to pivot the next project. I know we've spent so much time working on the creative plan for New Papyrus and that new block and everything, but I realized I want to put a little bit more time into the creative designing phase of it. And I felt that if that would push a number of days before I can get on the next hardcore actually building video like in the world back by a few days. So I would gonna push the next episode back. So I pivoted to have a new plan. And I've actually almost got the whole thing planned out, so I'm really excited for it. It's incorporating one of the new mob variants that has come into the newest update. So yeah, I'm kind of pivoting. So it's going to be 90 is going to be this new one that we're working on. We're going to start today, and then 91 is going to be Papyrus, and that'll get us to 10,000 days. Robin, thanks so much for the 52 months at tier 2, my friend. I really do appreciate that. Thank you so very much. That's really kind of you. Thank you. Good to have you back. Happy Easter. Yeah, happy Easter, y'all. It's Easter weekend. Any plans with the snow mountains, like making a mossy or snow? Not sure which mountains you're talking about. The ones around the city, we'll redo them every once in a while. I've been thinking about making roads in my world. What would you recommend? I mean, I just love, you'll see how we're going to build them today. It's a consistent palette I've been using for a long time, and I love it. How do you design the hardcore river? I used Axiom to clear cut it out, like to clear the space, and then I just went back in and dug it all down. looked at like a map of where I would like naturally send the river through to bend around the taller mountains, and then figured then I would just kind of flatten the areas in between that. But my friends, if you're on YouTube, click the like button if you can already. It helps me out a bunch. We got 530 people in here. We're at 220 likes. Opinions on the new mob variants? I love them. I think they're awesome. I know a lot of people are kind of like about them, but I think having more variety in the game in something that is just world ambience, I think is good. I think it's just a really, really nice way of doing it. Are we doing hardcore world today? This is, yes, a hardcore world today is in the title of building roads, but in hardcore. So we're in the hardcore world today. It's true. When you think of doing the university, after 10,000 days, we'll start tackling that a little bit more. But we've got a lot of stuff to do today. So the plan for today is right over there, Sunflower, Dog Brewery, all that cool stuff. University is gonna be sitting up there. There's the world tree to give you a little bit of an idea. And we are gonna be taking a road from here up this little valley area all the way through here. Gonna curve it over here with the natural lower point in the terrain. Bring it all the way up here. And then it's gonna come down this way. Mostly remembering because I've already planned it out, but I just don't want to turn on Lightmatica. And then it's gonna come over here. Kind of through this point, I believe. And then it's gonna stretch all the way back over here. Why don't you make a memorial for 10,000 day achievement? Yeah, I don't know what to do for it, but we should do something. And then the road's gonna come around this point. There's gonna be a little bit of like a T-junction that might be going down there. And then it's also gonna be coming up this slope, which we gotta do some terraforming to smooth it out a touch more. It's gonna come all the way up around here, kind of do a little switchback-a-roo. Turn around this way. Come up here. Around this point through the flowers, which we'll have to regather up the flowers and place them down around it. There's a little bunny. The road's gonna come all the way down through here. And you can guess probably where it's going to be ending right around over here.
Minecraft, and I want to tell them everything I know from watching you, but they actually don't care. Smiley face emoji. Smiley face emoji.
And we connect into here.
Face emoji. Love being here.
It's so funny. That's so good. Small one. Thank you for the 4 months. They're just like, they're like, what do you're talking about? What? It's so dumb. No, it's also Minecraft. It's really cool, blah, blah. They're like, no, it's so dumb. That's funny. Yeah. So we're going to be taking the road from all the way over there. It's going to stretch all the way throughout here, wind up around there, and link back in with this existing road here. So that's the plan. And first step of the plan is, well, we need a lot of mud.
I've been currently binge watching your hardcore series and is inspiring me to continue working on my hardcore world.
Wonderful seasons. Thanks for the dono. And that's awesome. Good luck. How far have you made it in your own world so far? And just starting is a totally acceptable answer. So I've got a lot of the materials in here together already. I might have been doing a little farming on the new foliage stuff. I've got that locked in. And then we gotta jump on down here because we need to jump out to New Papyrus and head out to the mangrove swamp so that we can go gather up a ton of mud. Taking the long and winding road too literally. It's the road most aesthetic, not the road quickest traveled. Thank you, RK, please. Don't you know the tenet of the Road Builders Guild? How to become a member? There should be a join button under the stream right next to the subscribe one. There's also a little thumbs up button. You can click that too. I really appreciate everybody clicking the thumbs up button. Well, if you say subscribing is following the channel on YouTube. Becoming a member is a paid thing. Yeah, so we're out here. We've kind of already, we started digging down that hill a little bit before, but we're gonna leave that for now. Those portals need to be a bit bigger. I want to move all the portals from the top down into the actual nether itself, so I'm not really doing anything with them for now. Oh, am I crashing? Please no. Okay, well, we need to land on down here. And I have reset the chunks on this, so now we just need to go and gather so much mud. I did a lot of chunk pruning when it came to getting to 1.21.5 because I wanted the new stuff as close to home as I could get it. So we've got a lot of new stuff in here. Astrofort, thank you so much for the 5 gift members, my dude. I really appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hope you're doing well. Thank you so very much for the support. My friends, if you got a gift member today, be sure to throw some fWhip hearts in the chat, or even just, you know, support in general. Throw some hearts in the chat for all the gifted members today. I really appreciate y'all. Thank you for the support. How often do you reset chunks? I reset chunks with every update. It keeps the world size a lot smaller, so it reduces the chance of corruption. So if you really, really want to have a true long-term Minecraft world, you need to be very wary of corruption. So true forever world people have to reset chunks, because otherwise there's a very, very large chance over time that you will lose things due to corruption, just with memory issues and whatnot. So it's the safest way to play the game. And it also gets stuff closer to home, which is nice. Let's do, so is this an area that will be eventually be terraformed? I would love to terraform this area. Maybe just like this section of the mangrove swamp, but not that section over there. Because we could do, like, I think, right, because, I mean, path is going to come through there. So I think having some mangrove swampiness along the river here could be cool to keep it in. But, like, out there will probably stay as our mud gathering area. And maybe this we can extend throughout and kind of do this whole island surrounded by mangroves. I don't know. But I would love to do a custom mangrove something or another eventually. The only problem is that the next closest mangrove I have in this world, because I've looked at the seed map in order to find one, is 20,000 blocks away. So if I reset this one, or if I don't reset this one and I start transforming this entire thing and making it something that I just like don't want to erase in the future, it's gonna be a journey every single time I want to get mangrove. That would be something where I'd be like, okay, maybe we set up one of those pig launchers. How do you reset chunks? Pixel Riffs has a great video on how to update to newer editions. I would recommend watching his video if you want a really, really good tutorial on it. He does a lovely job, but there's a program that you can use, I'm blanking on the name of right now, that will allow you to go through and look at your world from like a top-down map view and select chunks and just delete them from there. And that's what I use. Amidst something, I think. MCA selector, yeah, thank you, that's what it is. Thank you, Alder. And mandolin. How do you reset chunks on PlayStation 4 or 5? I don't know, I don't play on there, sorry. I have not owned a PlayStation since the PlayStation 1. So I am unable to help. We were always an Xbox household growing up. We never really got in. We had a Nintendo 64, but then we had an Xbox and an Xbox 360, and then after that I moved into PC gaming. But like, I never even had a GameCube growing up. I just now got a Switch a few years ago because I wanted to get it to play Mario Kart and whatnot with some friends and use it for traveling. But yeah, we were always an Xbox house. Xbox heresy? Oh, come on now. It's just a PC now. What do you mean? Everything's an Xbox now. Even your fridge could be an Xbox. Well, your fridge could already be an Xbox, actually. That it was a fridge a long, long time ago before this new campaign came out.
Pleased to meet you.
We back to 1080p? Yeah, it was YouTube
That
having
is the
issues.
correct
I've always
answer, fWhip.
pushed 1080p. YouTube was being weird. Just didn't track that I actually was sending a 1080p stream last time. Grassmods, thank you so much for the 14 months as a mega fan, my dude. I really appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate the support. Lovely to have you. Minecraft on a Switch really sucks. I've heard the frame rate is awful. That you have to play in like 2 chunk render distance. Supermoon, thank you for the Prime for 2 months. Appreciate that. YouTube was YouTubing. Yeah. Because even Twitch was able to get 1080p. Just YouTube couldn't. My friends, if you haven't already clicked the like button on YouTube, though, we got almost 800 people in here, and we're at 300 something likes right now. So if you can help me out, I do appreciate it. It really, I know I ask it and say it often, and a lot of you probably just blank it out because, you know, I would too. But it unfortunately actually does help me out a lot with the stream and getting more people in here and all that. So I really, really do appreciate the support. It's free to do. It takes you 2 seconds. So thank you. And we have found the water. And frog. I hear frog. I didn't do that with mud. I could have done that with dirt. I don't need to waste my mud. I'm gonna waste mud to block off an area when I'm here to gather mud. Ugh. Dang it. Maybe we just deal with the water. I feel like most controller devices aren't worth it anymore. It's better to buy a PC with wider range of games and features to me. I think it's the simplicity, and also there's something very different about sitting on your couch and playing a video game versus sitting at a desk playing a video game. And that's coming from somebody who 99% of my gaming time is at a desk.
It's a Friday for me. Hope everyone had a great week.
Phantom Zone, thank you so much for the 13. Spooky, spooky. I do appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. But yeah, I feel like there's definitely something different about sitting on a couch playing video games versus sitting at your desk playing video games. Like, it's just feels a lot more relaxing for absolutely no reason. Yeah, I think it feels more casual. I will never sweat in a video game if I'm sitting on my couch playing the video game. If I'm sitting on my PC playing the video game, most likely I will sweat a little. All right, we're through 1 shulker box, and my whole goal here was to get like 4 or 5 of them. The new Xbox is rumored to have access to Steam. The new Xbox is rumored to just be have access to Windows, which means it's rumored to be like a Windows-based system, which means that you can install any Windows program on it, which means that, yeah, you could get Steam, you could get Epic, you could get Origin, you could get all of those things. And it's Xbox's way of saying, screw the console wars, we're gonna win. Or we're not playing your game anymore, PlayStation, is kind of what they're saying by it. It's more or less a PC, but it's got like base controller support, but it can support a lot of like Windows applications. So the reason why I think it's really cool is because it gets around how PlayStation has been winning the console wars, quote unquote, by having all their good console exclusives, but then they release them later to PC, or like shortly after to PC, or some even at the same time. So now PlayStation needs to start making the bet, and it puts them in a worse position of if they want to win this console exclusivity war and get everybody to buy a PlayStation, which, let's be honest, they've already kind of won. They now have to no longer release the game on PC, because that means Xbox players could get it, and they're the only competitor. It's only kind of the two. Nintendo's their own market. So it makes it kind of cool. Xbox wasn't like, yeah, we're not gonna play this. They were like, we're not gonna play this money game against you. You guys are willing to throw many more millions of dollars in order to get these as exclusive titles than we are. So who cares? Instead, we're just gonna be committed. Say we're committed to the players, and by using our console, you can just download any game that can work on a PC. You just might have to figure out how to port it to a controller, but you can download it. So all the things that Sony was using to win for PlayStation no longer applies to them, which is kind of cool. It's really clever by Xbox, to be honest. Wait, how does Minecraft custom models work? I'm not the one to answer that question for you. I don't have enough info on it.
Pleased to meet you.
There's many more.
Today I am born. Angel choir singing.
Keep it real.
Jumbo, thank you for 9 months. I was like, birthday?
Very spooky stuff, folks.
Not birthday. 9 months. Jumbo, thank you for the 9 months. I appreciate that. Thank you. Anna, thank you so much for the dono. I appreciate the support. Thank you. Yeah, your Minecraft world's gonna get super spooky cursed if you don't click the like button. So that's very true. Very true and real. Especially on a Friday. Not gonna like the stream on a Friday? Do you even believe in Friday? Come on now. Nobody wants the 1,000 like spoiler anymore. New features. Ask Germ. Yeah, Germ would be able to help with how custom models work. He's smart like that. I would love to learn how to implement custom models more. I really want to spend time learning how to do block bench stuff because I think it could really upgrade how I do textures. I think Misadventures might be a fun time for that. I feel like a late night Twitch only stream because it's going to be a lot of me just reading documentation, but doing that to try and like create a model that we could then import onto Misadventures, because I know from chatting with Lizzie that if we want like a custom mount or something that would come out of our a dungeon drop or something along those lines, we need to be the one to supply the model, and I could commission somebody to make the model, or I could make it myself. So it could be kind of cool to be able to make it. But then I guess if I make it live on stream, then everybody's going to know what it is already before it gets added into the server. And we can't... There's no, like, different looking weapons or armor or things. That's all staying Minecraft-y as far as I'm aware for now. So it's just kind of custom mounts. From my understanding. Oh, so much mud that I left on the ground. I'm so sorry, mud. I think that's definitely enough, but I know I need a lot more for future projects.
Having fun playing with Axiom. Any tutorials you would recommend? Thank you for showing so much of your process. It's really inspiring.
Yeah, Arcade, thank you so much for the 28 months. If you want to learn Axiom, and you're like actually interested in learning Axiom, there's one video, and it's the only video that you need to watch. It is this one right here. And I show my screen. This one. Ash's Den. Check their channel out. They have the Axiom full guide. It is almost 2 hours. If you want to learn Axiom, that's the video that taught me nearly everything. Outside of that, you just got to mess with it, but that gives you the base understanding of how everything works in the mod. You need to go watch that one. That's if you want to learn Axiom, that's what you watch. Ash will be able to explains things super well in it and breaks it down. It's a very slow video, but it's very in-depth and very informative. You also like cats? I'm definitely more of a dog person, but I don't hate cats. I just tend to like dogs more. Not out of any like hate towards cats or anything like that. I like to have an adventure buddy, and I feel like that's harder to come by in a cat than it is for a dog. I think the same reason that cat people love having cats is the same reason that I love having dogs, or the reason why a cat person wants a cat versus a dog is, like, my understanding is a lot of people like their cats because they're pretty low maintenance. They just kind of hang around. You don't have to like go on like outside walks or anything, and so it makes it really accessible for a lot of people to have one because they're just kind of hanging in your house, and you got to clean their litter box and blah 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 and like feed them and all that. But outside that, like, it's pretty simple. Whereas dogs, you have to be taking outside all the time. You have to make sure that they're going to the bathroom outside. Blah, like, you can't really litter box train a dog. Probably don't want to. But I really like that aspect. I really like that I am kind of forced to get out and go and move and do things and spend time on all that, I guess. I like that they get me outside. Ooh, we just hit 500 likes. Thank you. Cats are also quiet and more independent unless they aren't. Yeah. I mean, there's all animals have their own personality. Like, there's definitely like expected personalities for breeds and or like species of animals. But in reality, like, they're still gonna all have their own personalities from all of that. Like, we have 2 huskies, and between Coda and Nova, they are the exact opposite ends of the personality spectrum. Like, Coda wants to be left alone. Please don't bother me unless he absolutely needs something, and then he needs it done right away. He's honestly very cat-like. And Nova's very much, can I sit right in front of your face and we can stare in each other's eyes for the entire day? I would love that. That sounds great. Thank you. Okay, well, I'm gonna do that in front of you now. So, you know, there's a little bit of variety between the two. Okay, we're gonna fill up this rooted dirt box that I have with some more mud, and then we'll wrap that up. 1 second. Sorry, taking notes as we go. Coda runs on cat software. Yeah, he really does. He just wants to be on his own, hanging out, doing his own thing, like 90% of the time. But then he also, like, loves to go out on hikes. He loves to get out and go and do other things. So, like, he's very happy out doing things, but if we're at home, he's just like, nah, just leave me. Just leave me to do my own thing. I just want to lounge around and do whatever in my own spot. Oh, hi, Frog. I'll help you out there. Looked a little stuck. This section here is mostly like water, so this could be a good point to, like, if we were to chop all the trees out and come back and redo it all ourselves, that could be pretty good. Because I'm gonna leave a lot of this. Like, this isn't a great farm spot. Hey, Longhorn, how we doing? Welcome on in. Why is it always dirt? I want the wet dirt, not the dry dirt. Do you think it'd be cool if Minecraft added a feature where if you just left dirt underwater for a long enough time, it would turn into mud? Or do you think that'd be bad? That would definitely limit how you can use dirt in build spaces. But I feel like it could be kind of cool. They should really make mud spawn in rivers so we don't have to go thousands of blocks away. Well, I mean, all you got to do is get a water bucket and or a water bottle, and then you're good. No bad. And somebody says 100% agree. I love the Minecraft community. I don't even know if I'd like it. It was just an idea that popped in my head. Can you dry mud into dirt? You can, yeah, you can turn mud into dirt. No. You can turn mud into clay. And then, yeah. No, you can't turn mud into dirt. No, you can only turn dirt into mud, and then you dry and it becomes clay. That's what it is. That's the thing. I think. Yeah, unless I'm missing something. Yeah, of course dirt works as well. Dry mud into clay blocks with pointed dripstone, and then you could turn that clay into either bricks or terracotta, which is nice. We almost done? Half stack. So I removed all of my entity culling mods, and I removed Bobby, and so far that crashing, like the memory leak issue I've been having hasn't happened. So I'm kind of, we're in testing phase. I'm really hoping it doesn't happen today, because it has, it was really bugging me yesterday when I was working. I removed all those mods last night, and it seems to be a lot better now. So we'll see. Mud to moss, then grow azalea to get rooted dirt, and then you can't you hoe rooted dirt and get regular dirt? No. Well, no, you can use mud to moss, and you can just grow a double spruce tree, and you can get podzol, and then you can just break it without silk touch, and you get dirt. So technically, so there is a way to get dirt from mud. Have you ever played Rainbow Six Siege? I'm not a big FPS player, so no. The only FPS games that I have ever really enjoyed, I kind of enjoyed the newest Call of Duty, Black Ops. I played that for a good bit just because it came on Xbox Game Pass for free. So I was checking that out for a while with a buddy, and that was kind of fun. But outside of that, I haven't really played an FPS that I loved. I would say actually Overwatch, when Overwatch first came out, I was really into Overwatch. But I feel like that's different because not everything is like first person shooter based. Like there's a lot more to it. That's more the hero ability base. And then before that was always Halo. Like I always really enjoyed the Halos. I played them a lot until Halo ODST, and then I didn't get a new Xbox, so I kind of stopped playing them. Yeah, watch the spam, please. Anything about building medieval floating islands in your world? No. I'm not a fan of floating islands. I don't think they look bad. Do you have a go-to genre of games? I really, really love... honestly, I'm a big fan of MMOs. So that's typically what I gravitate towards is an MMO. I really like RTS games. I started replaying StarCraft 2 again recently to just check that out. And I've been replaying the campaign in StarCraft 2. That's been fun. Recently, I've been enjoying roguelikes, but roguelikes with a focus on like a dungeon crawler roguelike. Like, I'm not a big fan of Binding of Isaac style roguelikes, but if you add like a hack and slash, like your character can upgrade. So RPGs are honestly like my biggest ones that, like, I would say an MMO, an RTS, like, or just general strategy game, or yeah, that's kind of usually the vibe that I go for. Minecraft honestly is like a weird one-off that I just absolutely love. Like, I don't enjoy most other survival crafting games. I really did not like Ark. Minecraft just has a good balance of I don't feel like I have to focus on the survival element. I really don't like games with like constant tasks to like keep your character alive. Dead Cells, I did play a lot of Dead Cells. I did beat it a few times. I'm trying to remember. I have the rest of that in somewhere else. So we need basically a shulker, and then we'll craft the rest into there. That wall I don't need. I cannot stand Ark. I hate Ark. No offense. I despise Ark. That's the same with Rust. I hate Rust.
Nice to meet you.
Where does it start? Okay.
Almost
Rust
2
and Ark
years.
to me, I just
Haven't been able to watch stream
so
much
bad.
recently. Have you already started on the Nether tree? Much love. Less than 3. Less than 3. Less than 3.
Menina, thank you so much for the support. I really appreciate that. There might be some Nether tree shenanigans coming out next week. Maybe there could be a video next Thursday that might have to deal with a Nether tree. Something like that could be potentially coming out next week. I think that's everything I needed out here. You play on the regular launcher or something like Feather or Lunar? I don't know what Feather or Lunar do, honestly. I'm on regular launcher. Actually, I want to leave this here too. Rust is actually a full-time job. Yeah, it's
Pleased to meet you.
Below. Took a break
Also,
from
Bars, how
graphic
you doing?
design homework when I saw you live.
George, no worries. Enjoy the vid. Make sure to like the video and like the stream before you leave. I don't know. Thank you for the 2 months. Graphic design, though. I always wanted to get into graphic design. I feel like I want to take a graphic design course at some point in my life.
Pleased to meet you.
Glad to catch the stream. Hope all is well. Less than 3.
Kimberly, thank you for the 9 months. I really appreciate it. We're gonna see if we have any hay in here, where I should have some. Ah, hey! Do you have any new? Hey!
Pleased to meet you.
Hey!
Almost 2 years
Seeds.
on.
Kimberly, thank you so much for the 9 months again. I appreciate that. And Miss Galley, thank you so much for the 23 months. Dude, I almost got a brand new tree for you. Graphic design makes me want to cry. The files are horrible to deal with. Yeah, but I still want to learn how it works. Darla kill. Okay. Darla, yeah. I won't remember, but I will try my best. I really want to do graphic design, but then I also really want to get into like just more art stuff in general. I'm just going to fill this all in here. We're going to use all this. Okay, so now we can just take... We're going to take all of that. We'll take one of these. Bam. Bam, 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 bam. Super speed mode. Yeah, you didn't know this was a thing. Bam, 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 bam. No, that's not it.
Team Cupid soon
Bam,
I
bam,
shall
bam, bam,
have
bam,
a
bam, bam,
slightly
bam.
bigger twee.
Bam, 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 bam. Mud. Wamusamas, thank you so much for the 5. Oh, we have to... I'm gonna take another one of these just so we can have it. And we'll go with bam. Bam, 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 bam. And we'll go with bam, bam, bam. Yeah. Also, the way you do that is you select the recipe once and you just shift click and you can, it'll bring it back into the menu for you. So if you click the recipe and then you hold shift and you spacebar, it'll bring the recipe back in. One most miss, thank you so much for the 5 months. So close to a slightly bigger tree. You'll get there. You get there. This is very random, but is there a set reason why you don't swear in your videos? You just not swear in general? No, I definitely swear IRL. No, yeah. I forget who I was talking to. I think it was Mog. I can't remember. No, it was Matt. It was Mr. Matt Ranger. We were just hanging in a call after like people had been recording misadventures today. And I'll be honest, I swear a lot, y'all. I swear so much, not on videos, not on streams. And I'm okay with that. I keep my content family friendly. I keep my content, I don't swear in my content because I find it opens, all swearing does in Minecraft videos is cuts part of your audience out. And if my audience is only here and interested in what I'm doing because of me swearing, if the only reason why they're watching my videos is because I'm throwing swear words in, I don't really care to have them as an audience member. Like, that's not, I don't want people to watch a video because I'm swearing in it. I think that's kind of dumb. I think there's a great use for language in all places. Like, there's a great time to use some swear words. Like, they are great words to use at times. But I would say, as much as you say swearing is a sign of intelligent, I swear a lot too. I think it can kind of default for people to become like a filler word. Like, they just kind of throw the word out there because they don't know what else to throw in there. So like, I tend to, I don't know, I've kind of trained my brain to be in the content creator space to not swear in my videos and not swear on streams. And I really like that I have the ability to turn it on and off based off of what I'm doing. And then also I think it's just kind of dumb to be playing a game that is played by all ages of people, making content on that game, posting it out there, and cutting part of your audience off. When there is such a large market of people who would want to watch your videos and enjoy what you're doing, that they want to watch with their kids, or they are kids and they're trying to get their parents to let them watch your channel, and the parents go through and watch a video and they're like, sorry, this person swears all the way through, find somebody else to watch. Like, at that point, by throwing swear words in your videos, you're kind of just cutting off potential audience growth that you have. And I think it's fine to be able to know that me, and then it also kind of helps me separate like me as a real person versus me as my like content creator self. Not that I'm very different IRL or anything like that, but like if you were to run across me and I'm out having like dinner with friends or something like that, and you're sitting at the table next to me, like, you would probably be like, wait, what? He's like, I don't know. It's the same thing as like, Lasagna said, like, I don't swear when I'm at work, but every other time I do, like, too much. Yeah, it's kind of like, this is work for me. And it's probably a lot of, I mean, I don't know, the tech startup I used to work for, people swore left, right, and center. But I feel like that's more startup culture. But yeah, so I did in some of my older videos, I've cut a lot of those. I went through and like cut a lot of that stuff out for the videos that I've kept public. Just because as I kind of matured, I was like, I just don't think I need to include this in my content. I just want this to be more, yeah, the professional, the way to kind of spread it out to have as many people in here as possible. I would rather create content that's open, available to anybody and everybody than content that is more like sectioned off and cut off to certain groups. So yeah, that's kind of why I don't swear. But I personally don't find anything wrong with it. Most of the content creators that I watch that are not Minecraft creators, I don't like, they're swearing left, right, and center. I don't really care. It doesn't bother me. But in my own content, I think it's just smarter as a Minecraft content creator to keep it family friendly. We're gonna need, I think, 4 of these, and then I'm also gonna need like 4 of these. The only time I heard you swear MCC was surprising. Dude, sometimes MCC gets so frustrating that I'm like, like, why are ads on the stream? Because this is my job and I need to make money. It's either I could put a line that said in order to watch the stream you have to pay $1, or I could put a line that just says advertisements will play every once in a while for people watching the stream, which I think people would rather watch an ad than pay money. I need another shoulder. I guess I could just film there. Okay, so how many? Just under 10 stacks, so we can take one. You can't do the shift click thing in here. It's really bummer. Okay, there's our 10 stacks of that. Put that guy back in there. Those can go in there. And I believe I got everything that I need because we got a bunch of dirt. We don't need all of that. I don't think there's anything else that I'm using for all of these things. Yeah. Cool. Okay. Last thing I need is actually some empty shulkers. How are you? Just joined? I'm doing pretty good today. I'm pretty good. I'm chilling. Beautiful sunny day. Got a good workout in this morning. I went for a swim yesterday afternoon and felt great swimming again. So I'm feeling pretty good. Got a new project that I'm really excited to be doing. I got 2 projects in this world that I'm super excited to be doing. And got heads up that Misadventures is probably updating to the newest update. Not newest, but like 1.21. I think 0.1 we're going to. I'm excited for that. You should make something from the Minecraft movie. I kind of wanted to remake the village with that large archway. Like, that thing is so iconic. I feel like that can make a really good video. Did Madlib mod get updated for 121.5? Yeah, it's on there. It's on Sakura Ryoko. The person who's like upkeeping all those mods, they have a GitHub page, but they have all of them up to 121.5. Guys, Light Magica is right here. We're gonna go through and do some clearing. I'm probably gonna need to get a hoe. But we need to start clearing out where our road shall go. So we're going to clear the entire length of it, and then we'll come back and just rebuild the entire road. There's going to be a lot of weird stuff in here, but that's okay. I've been slowly working through getting this whole place planned out, so bear with me as we're trying to get all of this in here. I did it all yesterday, so it's kind of not super fresh in my brain, but it's enough that it should be fine. Oh, now we need our hoe, of course. Course. Cryptozoology, no work, so I can watch live. Welcome on in. Welcome. Go with the Silk Touch hoe. Mog is on live right now. Feel free to go watch them if you would like to. Please don't advertise even my friends if they're live currently. It's just kind of rude to do. If you want to go watch them, please do not feel an obligation to have to stay in this chat or anything like that, but I do appreciate you not posting in here that other channels are live. Hope you understand. I probably want to do that like right here. That brown. Okay, so that grass was, I just didn't catch that when I was cleaning up the schematic. That's okay. You don't look like someone who swears. That's fine. I'm in a cave. This is that whole place that we just came through and mossified an entire. I'm in a cave again. Snowy mountain, in order to just like clear it all, and I'm happy to finally do something with it. I'm gonna finish the back of it too. That's a goal I got for this video. I feel like they need to make it so that Silk Touch can pick up tall grass. Now that they have it so Silk Touch can pick up desert grass and bushes and all that stuff, I feel like Silk Touch needs to be able to harvest grass too. Like, why do we have to use a shear for this? Because like, let shears just exist in the realm of early game for this, and then also sheep shearing. Like, why are shears used in so many regards? I think shears need to just be pushed back a little, you know. They don't need so many sponsor builders. Come on now. Chat is really quiet today. Y'all can spam if you want to. That's okay. For like, you guys got like 2 minutes, so feel free to spam away. And then after that, it's back to normal chat, quiet. Because otherwise the mods are gonna really get mad at me and they're gonna leave. Student Master, thank you for the 2 months. How do you come up with build ideas? Recently it's been kind of just expanding on the new ones that I have going on right now, like that I already have. And then if I'm not inspired by any of those, I try and look at the new Minecraft features that exist. And then try and do something based off of a new Minecraft feature, or like pick a biome or pick something. Or that on stream on Wednesday, I think I showed it. There was a video by, I think I showed that to y'all. A video by an artist named on YouTube named Tyler Yedlin. And like, I try and follow a lot of different artists who are making content in like other media forms, and can kind of use that to help inspire my brain a little bit, because I don't like to always be like, I try to not look at Minecraft artwork too much. Like, I try to not look at Minecraft builds that are happening. Sorry, I probably need to sleep. I find that if I'm looking at Minecraft builds, I don't, sometimes I'll like, without realizing it, be copying something from that. So I try to not look at Minecraft builds, but so I'm either getting inspired by like art that I'm finding around me, video games I'm playing, other like media, like film, movies, blah, blah, blah. So I try and stick in that realm for getting inspiration from things, and I find that it helps pretty well. Ah, we've made it out. We've made it out of... Just kidding, we have not made it out. Now we've made it out. I'm so happy they turned the sounds down on these blocks. Oh, it's so much more pleasant on the ears. It does trip me out consistently, though, where I'm like, are my Minecraft sounds really quiet? Like, I've checked the Minecraft sounds tab so many times to see if my sounds are normal. My friends, we just hit 1,000 viewers. Thank you so very much for that on the YouTube side. If you haven't clicked the like button, be sure to do that. We got 600 likes right now. We got 1,000 people in here. The spoiler is possible. It is possible. Not impossible. I feel like that's a really old meme at this point. Okay, now we're good on the spam now. We've had our spam time. We can tone it back again. But you know, y'all did really help out. This, I swear, getting people to spam on YouTube is actually what YouTube wants people to do. Like, I'm pretty sure YouTube, as the company of how they want live streams to happen, wants them to be full of spam. Like, I'm pretty sure YouTube actually wants us to encourage our chats to spam. Because every time that I start saying, oh yeah, just spam away, the viewership on the stream goes up a few hundred people. It's just, I don't get it, dude. Like, the way the algorithm is currently geared towards live streams is very much based off of you getting viewers in and getting them to be interested in interacting with you, and they don't care about how often somebody posts a message. As long as a message is being posted, YouTube doesn't care. So as long as, like, there's a few different, like, you can't just have one person spamming. That'll be like, all right, this is just spam. Like, that's not good. But if you have a lot of people in your chat just spamming and posting different messages, and the AI starts thinking that people are interacting with the streamer, then they just start suggesting you to everybody. It's so weird. This is why Twitch's viewership thing is so much better. Just purely numbers based. Like, no algorithm, no nothing. Just purely who has the most viewers. Okay, you're at the top of the list. Like, that is the easiest, healthiest, simplest way to have streaming go. That's actually kind of interesting. Yeah, no, it's for sure. Every single time I'm jokingly like, oh, spam away. Every single time I do that, we gain a few hundred viewers on stream. Like, we just gained 250 viewers by me asking y'all to spam, or me saying it's okay to spam. Like, how is that not kind of dumb? I don't know, dude. I tried doing a little bit of landscaping and terraforming up here to flatten the areas out of touch. So we'll just fill in what we can with the dirt that I have right now. Hey, Shanae, how we doing? Have you heard about the Aquarius versus Dream duel? How do you feel about it? Dream's still irrelevant? Dude, I try to let Dream occupy exactly 0% of my brain. And that's, like, probably still too much. I don't know. At this point, whatever they're doing, all I see is a cash grab. Yeah, I don't know. Are they boxing? Are they fully going the Jake Paul route of saying I can start making money if I get into boxing? Is that where we're at now? How do you do the transparent block thing? It's called Lightmatica. It is a mod that you can use that will help you. I built this all in survival already. Or I already built this in creative, planning it out, and now I'm back here in my survival world and building the other half, or actually building in the world. So all the resources that we were gathering earlier in the stream are just going right back into this to be able to make it into something cool.
Pleased to meet you.
10 months fWhip heart.
Umberfi, how we doing? Thank you for the 10 months. Hope you're doing well. Good to see ya. Seems early stage, but essentially there's a duel between Dream and another YouTuber. Is this like a Minecraft fighting duel? If so, it sounds like he's trying to recreate the hype that the Dream vs Technoblade duel had, and that's pretty sad to see. How big is that schematic? It goes all the way up there. It's very big. I cut it up into 3 sections, so it's 3 smaller ones. Don't look at that. That's not built yet. What is this road linking? Technically, it's linking right as of right now for established locations in the world. It is linking the Dog Brewery area to the road that comes out of Path University and then back down, and also splits down into the from the Foliage University into the harbor and all that. I'll give you all a little view right here. So technically it's linking from all the way there, coming around this way, linking up there, and it's going to link back into that one that already exists, that connects down into the harbor, and then also will go up into where the university is. So it's kind of just linking 2 things that we already have, just in another direction that they weren't previously linked in. So it's not like this is like a brand new thing, but this is very essential, 1, to the build that I'm working on, in getting that set up to be not. Oh, I wasn't supposed to break those. I already put those. I already actually just placed those. So it's kind of just, this is mostly a road setting up for a future expansion. I think that's the easiest way to describe it.
Pleased to meet you.
Nice weather plus coffee plus fWhip stream. Good Friday indeed. _ fWhip heart.
That was a
Pleased
very
to meet
literate
you.
message. I don't know, Ian. I don't know. What's
Happy
what's
early
happened to you?
Easter. When will you terraform the mountains around Path? I really like how you make your own terrain / biomes.
I really want to do it soon. I really want to do it soon.
Pleased
But
to meet
illiterate
you.
Ian, thank you for the 15 months. Sky didn't think it was the 17
15
months.
more months hanging out watching fWhip. Yes, please.
Jordan, thank you so much for the 15 months. I appreciate that, y'all. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, we're not going to go off this way for now because I have to finish dealing with that area. So we're just going to focus on the road going up here today. I love how you do these paths going around your world. I do the same thing in mine too. It makes the world feel so much more lived in. Yeah, that's the goal. Is very much just to make the world feel a lot more alive. I just think it just adds so much to be able to do all of it. I really, really love connecting things up with roads, if y'all couldn't tell. Big surprise! fWhip likes building roads. Who would have known? Actually, it's more that I don't mind building roads. And I really like the look of the roads being done. So that makes it worth it to build the road. Okay, we're just gonna leave it up to here for now, and then I will end this. T42. Let me do a little note real fast. Flying back and crafting. T42. Clearing path to base of hill. And then we're gonna go T43. Filling in pathway. Yeah. All right, now we'll come back in and actually get blocks and fill all of that stuff in. Speaking of horse, I left my horse up here and I don't have horse mouth anymore. I wonder where they are. Actually, where did I leave the horse? I thought I left them right here. They moving up the mountain? I don't know. I don't know. We'll find him eventually. Moon. You say you're a pathological builder? I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see where the winds take us. If logic gets involved or not. Okay, I'm gonna take like that. I'm gonna take like that. Take like that. And that. Sure, that's a good starting point. Now we will just super duper hacker mode enable. Oh, I need grass blocks. I wanted to do super duper hacker mode.
Coffee money for Sid's birthday. It's coming up soon. Treat her to a fancy coffee, okay, bro, and tell her happy birthday on my behalf. Smiley face emoji.
Thank you for the dono, Jordan. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Going super duper hacker mode. I can't be stopped. I'm in the Matrix. Hello, I'm late because it's my birthday today. Help me and welcome on in and happy birthday. Hope you're doing something fun. Like. I really want to do something else with this area up here. I just don't really know what yet. What's that supposed to be? Aha. They're at a little along the edge. Yeah, her birthday's not for another month or so. I'm planning. Oh, there's grass. Oh, super duper hacker mode can't be stopped. It's true. It's true. I'm hacking. Fully hacking. This is it. This is the only way to survive 10,000 days in hardcore Minecraft is to fully hack everything. That's the only possibility that I could have survived this long, is I've just been hacking the entire time. At least according to the comments. But that's okay. We don't do it for the comments. Your shirt's my favorite color. It's even better. It's the Minecraft shirt. It's even better. It says I am Steve. Ooh, my back is sore. Yep, isn't it crazy they get paid to play a game you love? So awesome. Yeah, I feel like there's a difference in playing the game versus creating content on the game, but I think a lot of it applies. I think I've really taken a step this year, especially since January, of saying I'm going to do projects that I want to do, and I'm going to do things that are currently inspiring me instead of things that I feel like are going to be the way to get big view. And I think that's been a really, really good decision. And I think because I'm having more fun with the content and I'm doing things that I'm really inspired about, that's actually leading to more views and more success. So that's definitely making it a lot more fun to kind of keep up with all of that. So yeah, I think it's definitely a balancing act of, like, I've always enjoyed the content that I do, but I feel like recently I've really loved the content that I do. And that's a very, very different mark to be hitting. I'll tell y'all what, after we finish this, I'm gonna run downstairs. I bought some watermelon yesterday, and it sounds really yummy right now, and I'm kind of hungry. So it's already chopped up. I'm just gonna get a little watermelon to munch on. Finally got warm outside, and I was like, I'm buying watermelon. I will be eating the summer food. I cannot be stopped. What do you mean it's only 65? Thoughts on Marvel Rivals? Never played it. happy gas. I really kind of want to create like a tower design for the happy gas, like parking, and start implementing those as almost like, again, from World of Warcraft, because why not? How in you get, where's my mud? Like there's goblin zeppelin towers as like a transportation mode throughout. I feel like that could be that'd be kind of fun to do, like a tower where you can come in and park your guy. I think probably a lot of y'all have seen it. A gas station. Yeah, there you go. Bars, you better make that. If you don't have that in your Cyberpunk city within the first few weeks of updating, I'm gonna be in them DMs. I'm gonna be, hey, you better build that gas station right now. I'll yell at you. But anyways, what was I saying? Oh yeah, like the big Zeppelin towers, I feel like it'd be fun. But anyways, the thought that I was saying, I think a lot of y'all have seen it. There's somebody on Twitter or Reddit, it's kind of been posted all over at this point, but somebody created a working train system for Happy Gas, because you can put them in minecarts. And so they just set up a whole minecart system where the Happy Gas can just go around and do all the cool stuff. Let me see if I can find it. Yeah, here it is. I have no idea if this is the original poster or not, but it's so cool. Look at this thing. Look at this. Look at this. They made a train. They used gas to make a train. I love this thing. Isn't that cool? Because you can have 4 people on every single gas. So you can actually have a full-on transportation network. Like, if this comes in as is, and this is a functional thing that you can make, I would be willing to... I don't know how technical it is on the bottom, but I would be willing to bring trains into my Minecraft world if it meant I could do something like this and have Happy Gas going around. Kind of sick. Isn't that cool? You just walk up, you just get on your little train, and then you go. Isn't that sick? I love this thing, dude. It's so fun. I think it's set on a timer so that after a while the gas just move on. Yeah, see? Look. It's so cool. The engines are white too. I love it. Yeah, they did a good job on that.
Hey, for real.
Have you ever tried to add movement to your builds, like a moving flag on a tower like it's blowing in the wind?
Jordan, thank you so much for the big donut, my dude. I really appreciate that. I'm assuming you're talking about that one with the redstone that makes it kind of go like up and down and floopy floop. I don't tend to do that because it just adds lag to the world. I feel like it's not really needed. Would it be fun? Yeah, I love the way like waving banners work in the game. I think that's always a really cool detail to add. But I don't tend to do it too much in like the actual world, everything that I'm working on. Maybe like a minecart moving around for when you're like in a cave or something like that. Like we had a lot of those in Gobland that were just minecarts moving back and forth. Some were actual like storage room transportation systems and stuff, but nah, I tend to not really do a whole lot when it comes to doing things that are moving constantly, just because I feel like it adds unnecessary lag to whatever else I'm working on, so I tend to avoid it for that purpose. But I think some of them can look really cool. It's just kind of at the cost that it comes at for efficiency for the world overall. I kind of get to be like, maybe not. Okay, we need to terraform this out, and that's all the grass that I had, so we can just drop all those dudes in there. We need to go get drop everything back and come back and get grass. And then we're gonna go with what is this, T4? What did I say? 3? You're outside my window? Please don't. That's weird. Weird message to send, IRL. IP, bro, you can just ask the guy who's outside my window. He can probably give you the IP, apparently. But also, like, don't. That's kind of creepy. It's a single player world. There is no IP to share. Actually, the IP is 1.1.1.1.141 colon 25565. Okay. I'm gonna go get a little snack real quick, and I'll be back, and we'll get working on landscaping up there. So we just need a lot of grass. Yeah, that much grass should probably do. YouTube is getting weird. YouTube's always weird. Kind of why we love it and hate it at the same time. No join for you. Thank you, Heroic Pixels. I forgot that part. Any tips or pathways for starters like in a world? Path block? I don't know. Core start. That's what I did to go start. If it's go squeeze, can you bring us some for us too? I think we only have like one left, and I think if I take it, I might be in trouble. But I'll be right back. Enjoy the vibes. Good memento. Let's see. Ah, there you go. Better view. He's just standing there menacingly. That's what I do. You know me, I just stand there menacingly. He's flexing his YouTube play buttons in the back. Sorry, let me... Is that enough of flexing them? Is that okay? Thank you. Is that the type of content y'all wanted to be here for? That's hard work right there. Yeah, thank you. I worked hard for those. Hey, dude, like the gold one. I'm like still in the top 1,000 Minecraft channels in the world. So, shoot, wrong arm. Let's see. Social Blade. What do you rank me at? Go to fWhip on Social Blade. What am I ranked at currently? I'm the 975th largest content creator in the United States. I am the 740th most subscribed channel that is registered in the Minecraft category. I'm the 1,220th largest channel in the world. That's pretty cool. Damn. Sorry. Dang. Now I should have brought my bed. I don't have a bed. It's about to be nighttime. Go back right away. I try to not think about stats like that too often, though. I'll be honest. I don't like thinking about those big numbers. I mean, I have to stare at the subscriber number, but all I care about is like, did go up or did go down. Did I miss the... Can I not do this? I must... we'll have to fix it manually. I know I filled in that area. I guess I just missed it on Lightmatica, how I was doing the boxes somehow. Annoying. I could fix that real quick. Yeah, let's just go sleep and I'll come back and fix that. We can just cancel this. See, I told you, they just slip out every once in a while. I mean, just go fix that Lightmatica so that I don't have to deal with it later. Gotta go pick my pup up from the groomer. Ooh. Would you consider moving fans like what Mumbo started doing? Well, Mumbo didn't design it first. Somebody in his community designed it and posted it to Reddit, and then he went from there to check it out further, so... Sorry, it's gonna lag for a second. I hate that it does this. Okay, stream should be back. If you lagged for a second there, that was me. I apologize. Yeah, see, I did do that. Let's see, what one do I need to grab? Road 3. Let's do do that. That'll do it. And then we can take this one. Okay. Is the camera closer? Just me, like my face? I'm just standing now. So I probably am standing a little closer. Save. Save. It might lag again. I don't know what. I don't know. Probably can't hear me. Ooh. I need to lower it. Dang. Why did it do that? Loaded. Configure. Configure. Oh, I need to unlock it. It might be laggy for a sec. Just one. Give me a minute. Try and do redstone brain hurts. I'm with you. Sorry, one sec, chat. If the stream was lagging, I don't know what's going on. When my Minecraft world like opens right now, it's causing some major lag coming in. Is that right? Okay, so that one's right now. We need to get this, what was it, down to like 80? Did I put it 85, I think? No, 84. Okay, now we're back. Schematic placements and locked. Okay. If y'all are here and can hear me, just type in chat. If it's lagging, refresh. Help me out. It'll help everybody else get back in the stream. Yeah, that big red sandstone thing is the university or the orange concrete. Just haven't started detailing it yet. Lightmatica can cause that. Is it really Lightmatica that does that? Maybe I have too many Lightmaticas loaded. I feel like I don't have that many. Maybe it's that I have Lightmaticas that are loaded from like previous versions. So I might have to get new ones. It could be that that's causing the issue. You make me want fruit with tahini now. Ooh, spicy fruit. Get some spicy. Watermelon is also just like a great snack. Helps you hydrate. It's got enough sugar to give you some energy, and it's also can be pretty filling without being too like calorically dense, which is nice. It's a very good snack to have throughout a day. If you're a watermelon fan. No leg here, didn't get any. That's good. Yeah, I don't know what it is. When I'm loading into Minecraft worlds, it's like very intensive right now. Not really sure what's causing it. I guess I need to go get my torches. Place a few underneath while we're doing this. Raspberries are my munchie snack. Dude, I love raspberries, but they are so expensive. Berries in general are just expensive. They're so good, but they're so expensive. I don't really care about doing all the caves. No. Hello, bat. I'm not one of those mob proofer type of peoples.
Pleased to meet you.
Lishy, thanks so much for the prime. Appreciate that. Thank you for the support. Free Bezos bucks for me. Woo! Free perks for you. Woohoo! I appreciate it. Thank you very much. It feels nice to stand. I did like only core workout stuff today, and it's nice to stand and just stretch out for a second. It's very painful. Back with sushi. I'm so jealous. I want sushi. We're ordering pizza tonight, which will be good. It'll be nice to have some pizza. I haven't had pizza in forever. We finally have a few places nearby us that'll do a dairy-free pizza, which is nice. Like a dairy-free pizza, cheese, and all that, so that can be fun. I did grill some steaks last night that turned out really good. It was very yummy. Okay, we're almost done with this section here, and if we have extra dirt, we'll just go, and I know I need to do a lot of smoothing up there because there's like a random little pit.
fWhip. When do you plan on buying Amazon?
You know, I'm still working on that one. A few more donations that come through, and then we'll start talking about it. So we'll start talking. I'll have my people talk to their people. We just got to get a few more donations to come through, and then just like a few 100 million donations, and then we'll pull the trigger on it. But only when we're ready. Start taking some action, you know. Got to get all the ducks in the rows and insert other terms about getting prepared for things. Yeah, you know how it goes. You know how it goes. With those big deals, you don't want to rush them. You know, you got to really, really step into it slowly. Stokes, thank you so much for the donut. I appreciate it. Sounds like you're slacking to get this. Yeah. I just don't really want all the responsibility of having to run it, so I'm just kind of holding back. Yeah. Nah, I think I'm good. I guess I finished the hill, so I want to stop that time lapse. Was it T44? 44? 44. I did create a new hardcore world with large biomes. I'm still alive, and I'm on my way to find a few mushrooms. Start over 3,000 blocks overseas to a known mushroom island. I don't know why I first read that as a moo island. Dude, if I could buy the Amazon rainforest just so that people can chop it down, I'd do that. That's the Amazon I'd like to buy, just to be able to save it. Next episode will be about the nether tree. Yep. And after that will be the next project you start. This one that we're working on right here. I don't think I want to do traditional large biomes for whatever my next world is, but I do want to do large biomes, but like 3 times size, not 8 times size. Because you can make a data pack to control all that. gonna do all that later. So they could not chop it down, Spotty or Yeti. Could not. No, no, no. Protect the trees, protect the forest. That's the side that I land on, is whatever's gonna protect the nature. That's what I want to go. I don't think I need this box anymore. Actually, we're gonna go clear out the rest of the space. Would you change the name of the forest? Nah. Nah. I don't know. Is Amazon like the original name of the forest, or has it been renamed by like colonizers? Oh, I did need a lot of grass up here. Whatever. We can just get this whole section cleared out. I am fWhip and I speak for the trees. Go away. Exactly. No, if you want to come and visit and like hang and like enjoy the trees, that's fine. As long as you're not harming the trees, then you're welcome. Those people can go away though. I'm in a hole. I am no longer in a hole. I tried to do a little landscaping up here just to smooth it out, but like not too much because I want to be able to do stuff with this later. So I figured I'd leave it more natural because I would probably be changing things later as I'm going. But I don't really know what I want to do up here because I feel like the more I do up here is going to upset the scale of the cliffs below, which is okay. They were never meant to be like massive, huge cliffs that were like covering everything around the lake, that is. So I'm okay if it's a little... I put my bed back again? Why did I put my bed... Oh, no, I left it here. Just kidding. Just kidding. Nailed it. Pretty sure it was renamed like almost everything. Yeah. Probably true. After buying the Amazon rainforest, are you going to save up to buy the Amazon company? No. No, that one can go away. But I do really like 2-day shipping. Actually, same-day shipping. Pretty nice. Pretty nice to have same-day shipping. That's supposed to be grass. Okay. It's all supposed to be grass. Okay, there we go. We're gonna have to get down and like break out some flowers in here and whatnot, because I think a lot of them... Yeah. Oh, hello. I know a lot of these down here are gonna be just covered because I just kind of like built that up and just did a fill command around the outside. So we'll gather up all of these because then we can replace them on top. Eric Pixels, thank you for the 500 bits. I was like, wait. I always forget I have that thing turned on. Sometimes it's like, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute here. Thank you for the biddies. Yeah, I think that's pretty much all we need. Where will this road go to? It's kind of just looping around for now in a lot of different spaces. But in the end, it's going to go up to an upper level of the landscape. So, without too many spoilers, I actually really want to do a stream soon planning some of this stuff out. I think I'm gonna move into creative planning the landscape. This landscape. I think it's gonna be a lot better to just plan it in creative than what we're doing right now. But the idea is that that's wrapping around here, and then it's got to start another shelf, and then this road eventually here is probably going to come up through this way and get access to that upper section. Because I'm not sure I want to have like a road climbing up through this area yet or not. I kind of like it just being El Natural. That was a turkey sound in here. That was me. That was my stream. Hey, Serendipity, how we doing? Just checking in for a little. Not doing too well at the moment, so I won't be here for too long. Hey, hopefully things are on the mend at least. All good, all good. Go do what you gotta do. Good to see you though. I'm in a hole again. Ah. Okay, we'll come back in with grass and fix up all the rest of that. We'll just keep clearing for now. I think we can get this whole road in. We're at like an hour and 40 on stream today. I'm still feeling pretty good. I got my snack. I've got a hard cut off in an hour and a half, but I think we can definitely get the road done before then. So we're at 1,300 people and 870 likes right now. I believe we can get up there. I believe we can get up to over 1,000. Could happen. Hasn't happened for a few streams. Also, a lot of these entities you're seeing around do not exist. I will get rid of them though. That would be under here. Schematic placements, configure, ignore entity. Yeah, now they're gone. Yeah, sorry. I broke grass. So many flowers. So many flowers. Okay. That's supposed to be grass, so we'll just leave the flower.
For real.
And so it begins. Ollie, thank you so much for the dono. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Alright, we need to go get our grass again. Let's get rid of everything in here. Place some torches back under this side. Thank you for the donut, though. I don't know where Stardew music was coming from because I'm not playing Stardew now. Yeah, I have a lot of the Stardew soundtrack on my stream playlist. It's just good vibes. The Volcano Mines dungeon song, so good. So good. I kind of want to use this in videos too, but I'm always so hesitant about using Stardew Valley music in any videos that I make. Just after the scares I know of people using Nintendo sound effects. Like, I'm always so surprised that Mog still uses Nintendo sounds in all of his videos. He's playing with fire on that one. Don't get me wrong, they are great sound effects, but oof, Nintendo is known to not be very nice when it comes to using their stuff. think I cleared all this foliage out when I was like first prepping the cliffs, just clearing it all out before actually getting work going. Yeah, we'd merge on right about here. Nintendo's brutal with copyright. They are, yeah. Thankfully, though, the Stardew Valley creator has been like, yeah, you're good. Y'all are good to use it. Like, just make sure you credit it. I appreciate that a bunch. It's such good stuff that I'm just like, ah, such great. I like if there's a way to like pay for licenses for video games like soundtracks to use in content, like I would happily pay for licenses to use soundtracks, but it's so like up in the air because I don't know. It's just like, should you have to pay for the soundtrack on top if you're also paying for the game to then be able to make content from the game, you know? So like if that started, then it'd be probably very quickly turn into something required to pay for the soundtrack in order to put it in videos, which means every content creator out there would have to start paying for rights to use certain game soundtracks when they've already paid the game just to make content off of it. Sorry, just stretching my back. Trying to hold. Whew. Okay. I am out of watermelon. I am sad. Favorite Nintendo game? I don't really play Nintendo games, to be honest. Say if I like, I definitely haven't played a Zelda game in years. Probably say something like a Mario Kart or I don't know. I like Nintendo stuff for their couch co-op and party game vibes. Like those are usually the only ones that I want to play. If I'm playing it. If I'm playing a Nintendo game, it's usually some multiplayer something. So I'd probably say the Mario Kart or Mario Party would be a favorite. Or like a Pokemon something, but I don't really play Pokemon all that much. Actually, I don't know why I want to stop that. We're gonna do something else. I just got my first mace. I finally got a heavy core after 15 trial chambers, and it was not worth the grind. That's why I really haven't bothered. The mace seems to be kind of bleh. Like, it's cool to be able to say that you have a mace in Minecraft, but I think especially for how I play the game, I'm really not going to care about having a mace. And that's okay. Not everything in Minecraft needs to be made exactly for my tastes of how I want to play the game. In fact, I encourage Minecraft to make things that are specifically not for me, because I'm sure they'll be for something else, somebody else. Okay, now I just need to fill it in. What do you have planned for 10,000 days? The Nether tree is coming in. We got this video, and then we've got gonna do a big upgrade to New Papyrus, and then that'll likely take us to 10,000 days. The Nether tree I thought was gonna take a lot longer than it did. I had planned 300 days in game to build the Nether tree. It took me less than 150, so Yeah, Nether Tree originally was like, this is gonna take me to 10,000 days. Yeah, let's do it. And then it just, not in like a negative way, but like it went way faster than I thought, which is kind of nice to be able to just get it done with one thing. All of this is gonna grow over with grass over time, so it'll be fine. How the road's going? We are just getting the last little bit of landscaping along the edge of the road done, and then we'll come back in with the rest of our road materials and build all that junk out. Love New Papyrus, can't wait to see it expand. One of my favorite cities you built. Yeah, the new expansion's looking really good. We've worked on it on streams a little bit, just planning it out, and I've done a lot more detailing outside that. I recently hit 20,000 days in a world, and I didn't really do anything to celebrate. I think that's okay, though. I don't think everything needs to be celebrated. I don't really... I think it's important to celebrate things. I'm not saying, oh, just wash over all the excitement. No, like, not that at all, but also in a way of, like, celebrate if you want to celebrate, but don't feel forced to celebrate something, you know? I guess. That's at least how I land on stuff typically. Play the same way as you. So yeah, it's not for me. I'll give it to my kid or another member on my realm if that wants it. But the heavy cores could be a good detail block, but they're hard to get. Yeah. Yeah, the heavy cores are very unfortunate on how difficult it is to get them. I do love the look of a heavy core, but not enough to actually run trial chambers over and over again to keep getting more of them. The cool part, though, is there are so many trial chambers in Minecraft worlds. Like, they are everywhere, dude. Okay, now this down here, we apparently missed where that was going to merge up into. Not even sure how I missed that in the... How I have something up there and something down here, but I don't know. Whatever. I'll just do it by hand here. I don't know what I was doing. Are you just placing the blocks? It's in Lightmatica. It's easy place mode. Helps save a lot of time with big terraform projects like these. So you still have to have all the blocks in your inventory, but you can just go through placing them very, very, very fast. But our shovel's almost dead. Our wings are almost dead. But do we have any other landscaping that needs... I'm going to do all that section later. I still need to actually finish designing. Oh, we never did any of that. Okay, so we'll go over there. And that should be it. And then we can just get into road. The road! I'm going to find my horse, because I lost my horse on this world, too. I don't know where it is. I think I was relying on horse buff to keep him logged in somewhere, or locked in somewhere, and then I don't have horse buff currently. DeRobin did update a version of horse buff for me to the new to 1.21.5, so I need to test it out still. Just been in the zone with this project, so I haven't tried it yet. But if anybody knows where I left my horse in this world, the last time I thought I put him somewhere was on the right up there. Have you seen my horse? No? Okay. I'm trying to remember where I might have put him otherwise. He might be in the city. Could check there. We still do these big terraforming projects if you couldn't easy place? Yeah. Easy place just helps me get it done faster, but it doesn't changed my desire to actually do them. Like that big landscape over there that has near 300,000 blocks in it. That's all been done by hand, live. Just make it up as we go. Okay. You need stables so you can park your horse like misadventures. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Okay, let's go. That's all of that done. Really am curious where I left the horse. We'll go change the elytra in a sec.
Pleased to meet you.
fWhip Heart Link Z Wiggle Heroic 73 Pixels Cozy Mandala Lurk fWhip Woo fWhip Smile.
A good collection of emotes there, Jewel. Thank you for the tier 3 for 56 months. Thank you so very much for all the support. Very, very kind of you. Hope you're doing well today. Horse is not here. Where would the horse be? Really hope I didn't lose this horse. This is actually a maxed out horse. Well, I'm sure we'll find him somewhere eventually. Not you. Well, this is Mustard, but we've upgraded Mustard since then. Oh, you know, I think I know where they are. I'm gonna I'm gonna grab the back of Elytra just for safety reasons. You know, we have been logged into this world for almost 2 hours now, so and it hasn't crashed, or not crashed, but it had the memory leak, so I think it must have been one of the entity culling mods I had. Do you have any plans for the expansion to Path anytime soon? I want to finish up the harbor, but outside of that, I don't really have a big plan in it yet. I'm more focused on getting the interiors in there, so I can get a little bit more caught up on that, since people have been doing so much effort for me in order to get those built. I kind of want to prioritize getting those in. Nope. I thought it would be in here. Looking for a horse with gold armor. Wasn't paying close attention. I heard my emote prefix. Yeah, Jules gotcha. Where is my horse? Around the dog brewery. I haven't taken it anywhere for a while is the problem. So many birds in that tree. Maybe we need to get rid of some of the cows. That could be kind of why it's lagging over here. I'm gonna go sleep. Go sleepy sleep at the house. Not randomly rode out to New Papyrus, have you? No, I don't think so. Yeah, the burb tree's still going strong. I haven't taken any of them out of the burb tree. They're squawking away. I haven't ridden them out to New Papyrus in a long time, I think. Maybe I did. We'll go check out there next time we're there. I thought for sure he might be... How do I keep losing my horses? Well, one was stolen from me. This one I've lost. I thought for sure he'd be over here. This is usually where I leave him. Usually I'll park him here and tether him up to the firewood post. When do you think next video is? Next Thursday. That's a Zillager. Not up here. As long as he didn't fall in powdered snow somewhere, we'll find him. As long as he wasn't like trying to climb a mountain and got lost. That's not my horse. That's another one that I parked there. That's not my horse. We're looking for one with diamond horse armor on it. You swap Elytra, doesn't make you fall. No. Oh. Keeps the Elytra engaged. I didn't know that. When did you last see him? That's a great question. I have no idea. It's been a while since I've been in this world. I was doing so much on misadventures for a while that I kind of just hadn't. There was like a 2-week period where I didn't really log into this. I logged into the creative world to do some planning things, but not into here. Oh well, we'll find him in the future. He's out here somewhere. He's around. Very dead Elytra. Okay, let's throw all of you in there, down in there. I can go in there. You can go in there. You can go in there. Go there. 2, 3, 4. Boop, boop. Boop, boop. Okay. Available. Don't have enough of everything. That means we got some of something. Is there a path to the Dwarven town? Out to the city that way? Yeah, there's a road that makes it all the way out there. There is a road. Yeah, one of the rules in this world is very much that I'm very, very much keeping it attached to is anytime I build a new civilization, I have to make a road that connects out to it. So even if it's just like the little fishing village or farming village or whatever it might be that I might be working on at some point in time, like we will connect that up with a road all the way back to everything. Even the fishing village that we made on the far side of the mountains over there has a road connected it back into everything. Now we can go pick up that dirt that was back here. Yeah, we're doing a little road building today. Trying to get ahead on this section. And next week's video is already recorded, so this is actually the week after's video. We're linking up a road right now that goes all the way from... yeah, okay, should be something then. All the way from pretty much the new farming region. What's kind of connecting a big loop around between the two gates that lead into the harbor right now in the city. It's just a big loop going around through that, but it's kind of connecting everything. So there's no, this kind of makes it so that there's no road in the world that you can go on or that it's in its own little section. Like all roads in this world are now connected to each other in some way. Like they all have some connection point, which is pretty cool. Some do end, obviously, when they reach a certain area or something like that, but for the most part, every road you can travel will have some destination it can go to after the one that you hit, until you hit the edges of the world that we have built. It's been fun building so much up in this world, but I'm kind of at the point where I'm like, I would love to have more kingdoms. But I also know that's a lot to ask, is to be able to have like more civilizations. I really enjoy what we've been able to do in this path region. But I like the idea of like being able to explore further and be able to find consistently like seeing new things. But I also don't want to explore too far, you know, or build too far away, because then it's kind of a pain in the butt to get there and get back and do all that, and feels very on its own, where I want the whole world to feel connected and built off of each other. I think it's more that I've only really went east and west in builds. Like, I haven't really went north and south, so I want to start going north and south, and then we can really open up those directions a lot more. Yeah, the river's been done since January. We're gonna need to go get some more materials, and we're running real low. Is there a path to the desert city? Yeah, that was one of the original ones that we built. We built that before I even started building out there. There's a whole video dedicated to making that path, to making that road that goes all the way from path to the deserts. Okay. It's a beautiful river too. Yeah, this river goes all the way out to the ocean here. We still need to do some more landscaping around it, but remember that video? That was a really fun video. I had a lot of fun working on that and just kind of implementing the different things as you reach beyond sections. I thought that was a really cool way of doing it. More coarse dirt. Do you feel pressured to make your own SMPs more like Hermitcraft, or is the goal to make something different and alternate? If you make a SMP like Hermitcraft, you're only going to be called a Hermitcraft clone the entire time. I've had that experience many times over with SMPs that even everything is completely different about them outside of you have a shopping district that you get called a Hermitcraft clone. So I would actually encourage anybody who makes an SMP, if you're trying to grow it for a YouTube audience, if you copy the Hermitcraft philosophy of how they do things, which very much they just copied from Minecraft back in the day and have just become more popular. And then Minecraft even copied that from somebody else back in the day. So like, who knows actually came up with that concept of, we're going to have a shopping district and people are just going to build shops and build their own base and interact together. Like, that's pretty base Minecraft, you know? But like, who really knows who invented that as an idea? That's been around forever. Sweet. That is the road up to here. But anyways, we try very hard to make something that is not Hermitcraft. We found that anytime we create anything, it's like, it's not worth the stress of all of it. It doesn't matter how cool your audience is. There will be people that will come in and be like, you're just copying blah, 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 even when you're not. Like, literally the fact that we play on an SMP together and people from Hermitcraft are on Misadventures, I've had a lot of comments of people telling me that I am copying Hermitcraft and trying to steal Hermitcraft's thing, and I should do my own thing. I'm like, did you even watch the video before you, or do you just see SMP in the title and then you assumed that it's like the same? They're like, you're doing an SMP, you're copying Hermitcraft. I'm like, no, they don't own multiplayer Minecraft. For Turtle Rock fading behind, with the sunset behind it, click the like button, my friends. Look at that turtle. That's a majestic turtle rock right there. It's Lightmatica that we're using. Let's sit down. How do you put your Axiom blueprints into my Axiom? Under config, there's an Axiom folder, and inside that, there's a blueprint folder. If you haven't saved a blueprint yet, the folder does not exist. So you need to either make a folder called blueprints, or make a temporary blueprint in game, and it'll generate the folder for you. What will you do with that mountain? Probably make it big. I don't know. We're definitely gonna transform it in some way. We're gonna work on this road coming down through here, because why not? I'm watching the shovel, don't worry. It's got 229 on it. Y'all can see my temporary planned out houses that haven't been detailed yet, because I haven't done that yet. I've actually started texturing them, but not really at all. That's gonna be your super spoiler of it. Doesn't even exist yet. This is the real behind the scenes spoilers. You want to see what my Minecraft builds look like before they get finished? There you go. That's what my builds look like before I finish them. Always want to know how I build? Concrete. Just bright colors of concrete until it looks right. We are 25 likes. Dude, who just unliked the stream? Excuse me. How could you? I'm watching you. I better see that number go back up. Excuse me. Pardon me. I thought we had a deal. We had a thank you. Thank you. Okay, cool. It went back up by one. We can continue the stream now. I did a lot of landscaping around here to smooth this area out, so that's probably a lot of what is asking for right now. Cat just broke. What did you do, May? How'd you break everything? It does that. It's okay. Thank you for the 1,000 likes. I appreciate it. Now your spoiler for 1,000 likes is this right here. So soon to be the Woolly Cow Ranch. And I'm just saying, this view angle right here, not my horse. This view angle right here, when it's done, and the university is going to sit up on that hill. Dude, that view angle is going to be sick. I can already tell the thumbnail is going to be like something right here. It's going to be like, you can't really see the corner of it. But isn't it a cool house? It's kind of unique. I saw something on Pinterest a few days ago that I was like, that's a really cool design. And so I tried, it was some art somebody had made, and I was like, I kind of want to see if I could Minecraftify this. And so I took a few of the base concepts and Minecraftified the heck out of it, and I'm really happy with how it turned out. I still need to texture it and all that, but it's getting there. We'll deal with all the grass stuff later. I just want to get the roadblocks down so I can get them out of my inventory. Yeah, I'm kind of going through a little bit of a phase, I think. Not a phase, but at least like for right now, I really want to figure out how I can incorporate a few of those new varieties of mobs that we have, because I think they're so freaking cool. That I thought it could be fun to start first and foremost here, Because I've always wanted to do a cattle ranch. I've been looking for an excuse to make a cattle ranch somewhere, and
Pleased
so I
to meet
finally
you.
was like, all right, I'm doing it.
_fWhip heart _fWhip cozy _fWhip _fWhip ivu _fWhip sip.
Joel, thank you so much for the 20 months at tier 2 on the YouTubes, my dude. Are you got tier 3 on Twitch and tier 2 on YouTube? Thank you so very much. I really appreciate all the support. Thank you, thank you, thank you. What episode are we on? We are 89 will be out next week. This right here is recording for 90. I know normally I do world downloads every 10 episodes. I will mention it in this video that it's not going to be coming on this episode because I want to do it at 10,000 days. And I am currently at 9,673 days. And I really, really, really want to do that 10K world download because I think it'd just be that much more special. And I'm also thinking the way to do that and make it super special is like, I don't want to do a world download right into another world download because then not much has happened. So I'm saving it for 10K days. So I know it'll be probably one video late because I think the new Papyrus one's going to actually take me a hot minute to get it done because that's turning into a big boy project. That'll be a lot of days. Yeah. It's not about how many days you got. It's about what you do with the days that you've been playing. I'm not really out here stressing trying to get a ton of stuff done or like just all right, I'm not out here trying to like AFK and just bump my day count up like crazy all the time. So all of the day count that we do get, like that's very much like earned play time. When do you think you'll hit 10,000 days? Episode 91 for sure. If I'm within 100 days of it, I'll just keep finding new content to fill with at the end to get it there. Unless I'm like 150. If I'm like 150 days off, I won't do it. But if I'm closer than that, I will. Rain and Thunderstorms, thank you so much for becoming a member. Appreciate that. Gonna clip that because I love that explanation. I'm not the first person to say that, but yeah, it's there's so many channels out there that are like, and I have 100 billion days of playtime. Look how cool my world is. And it's like, bro, you got a perimeter that you AFK'd to have cleared. Like, cool, fun, glad you enjoyed that. But you AFK'd for 150 hours watching a TNT thingy go clear, clear some Giga perimeter. And then you then AFK'd at your Giga Slime Creeper Witch farm to get a billion items and chests, and I'm like, sure, like, glad you enjoy it, but not for me. Not saying I'm like better than them or anything like that, but you know, I'm better than kidding. Kidding. Gosh, I'm kidding. No, I think it's just like a different way to play the game. Like there's so many people that comment and they're like, what are you gonna do when you hit this many days? Blah, blah. I'm like, I don't know. I'm doing my little builds. I already know what I'm doing next. I don't know I'm not gonna do anything special for hitting a certain day count. Nah. Why would I bother? Well, that's a hole. Kidding. I got a stack and 10 dirt left. Okay, we can do a little bit. We'll get like this. Or stack and 10 grass. Really should have got a silk touch tool so I could just pick it up and replace it with easy place, but that's fine. That's fine. Let's get this area chopped out. Do you use Axiom's auto shade to shade your cliffs? I tried using it and I was not super happy with the results, so I ended up doing something different. There's Willotronics has released a lot of really cool custom script brushes, and the next time I do some landscaping, I want to use that. There is a I'm in a hole again. There's a auto shading height one in there that I can show y'all in a sec. After we finish up this road, I can show you all that, and then it's a really cool script. You'll have to go onto the, there's a website, AxiomBlueprints.com, I think it is, or inside of the Axiom Discord, they have a channel where you can share assets and things that people can download, and it's a really helpful auto shade for height, and it's so cool. Is that the whole road, or do we? I know we need to get down into here. Okay, we'll just do that. That'll be fine. And then just get the last blocks out. Lovely. Yeah, that looks a little bit more like a road going down into there. Shout out Willotronics for the script brushes. They're so awesome, dude. They're really good. I keep forgetting they exist, and then I went through the painstaking process of texturing this entire cliff myself by hand, and I was it was the Misadventures dungeon entrance. Did it all by hand and all that, and then somebody, I forget who I was talking, I think I was maybe talking to Avid, and he was like, isn't there a tool to auto do that? And I was like, I hate everything right now. It might be lagging for a sec. It'll come back, I promise. The Misadventures cliffs I did by hand. But yeah, so if we were to say, I don't know, where's somewhere that I can just goof around? I can just show you all in here. So there's this new script brush that they made. You have to download it yourself and then do it, but it's a relative height map texturing. And then if you just change this, like just start mapping out over here. I have like a, is it not going up? No, it's not that one. What am I looking for? Well, that one's definitely there too. Angle texturing. So you can see that just like starts texturing all of these angles. And then you have all of those. It got really weird because it textured over like the grass and everything. But then you can use this, and then you can just mask, say, like lime and green, and do that all as one thing. And it's just, it's insane. It's so cool. So you can use that to really easily get all your height stuff variation in here. Range sliders, yeah, you can do that, but I'm lazy. So then you can see like the red is like 90 degrees and blah blah blah. You can see all that stuff over here. Would you like if Minecraft went back to being more of a survival game? No, not at all. I think Minecraft is a perfect balance of a survival game right now. If Minecraft added something like a thirst bar that you had to constantly drink water bottles or things, I would hate that. I would absolutely do not want that. Having to remember to eat constantly so you're not starving and slow that's enough annoyance. I don't need anything more in survival out than just the fact that I have to fight mobs and do things on the ground. I don't need anything more survivally than that. But yeah, so that's the road that we just built over there. But yeah, eventually this road's probably going to go out here, kind of like Y that way over here, and then move up into whatever the landscape's going to be. I liked the gay brush. I know it's good that there's nice brushes in here that you can make your Minecraft world gay if you'd like to. Pop off, because like even if we did it like in here, you know, like look at, and you can have you just mask over these different ones that you have. It's great. And you can do different like gradients under each mask that you're doing. What about seasons? I think seasons would be awful for Minecraft too. I think seasons do not need to exist outside of how they already exist in Minecraft. Every season exists in Minecraft right now except fall, which now it kind of exists with leaf litter, so you can falling leaves. But you have your spring biomes, you have your cherry blossoms, you have your meadows, you have your flower forests. Those are kind of springy, bright, colorful, blah blah blah. Your summer biomes are like your sunflower fields, your plains biomes, your blah, like that type of vibe, where you can throw in like your desert, your badlands, and all those things into there too. Your warm ocean. And then you don't have fall right now. Fall doesn't really exist too much in Minecraft outside of leaf litter. But then you have winter of everything in snow. You have the cold oceans. You have... So, it's... Yeah. it's what it is. Like, all the rest exists. I don't think there needs to be anything more. I think dynamic weather would be more fun. I don't want tornadoes. I don't want hurricanes. I don't want that stuff. But I think, like, a little, like, gust of wind where you just see, like, a little going across your screen every once in a while could be cool. I think levels of rain could be cool. Not everything just needs to be like full downpour versus on or off. Like, I think that could be kind of fun. Like, I think like a cloudy day would be kind of fun. Maybe that'll come with how they're changing the rendering engine. Could be interesting, but who knows? Red, yellow, orange leaves. Gib. Thoughts on big statue in the middle of the lake? I don't want to put anything in the middle of the lake. I think it really benefits from being open. Maybe we'll have like some ancient ruin, like broken down structure, like into one of the like the sides, but I don't know. Check out particle rate. It's really good mod. Well, the problem is I don't get weather in my Minecraft world. My hardcore world has not rained for 2 years. I updated to a pre-release going into like 119 or something like that, and it has never rained since. It's never rained. We ever build Cyberpunk again, or like in Legacy? I don't think that style of Cyberpunk, but I kind of want to do something Cyberpunk inspired in the Nether, because I think it could be cool to add those bright, colorful lights and everything. Kat, you can leave the stream if you'd like to. There's absolutely, you don't need to stick around to the exact last moment. Has it rained in the copy of the world, the creative world? No, it hasn't rained in any of them. I know it's like there's a tick timer that's counting down. Basically what happened was there's a countdown in ticks until it triggers the next weather event, or when it possibly can trigger the next weather event. And somehow it went negative. And then to fix itself, it went all the way to the top integer that's possible in Minecraft, which is like a 999 blah, 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 million ticks. And it's just ticking down. So it'll happen eventually. Do you like no weather, or just don't care to fix it? I actually like no weather. I think it's great. I'm missing thunderstorms to get charged creepers, but other than that, I don't feel like I'm missing anything. So, and I don't really care about charged creepers, so that's fine. It is what it is. Where do you download the texturing script? It's in the Axiom Discord. There's a channel in there called resources that you can get in there. Willotronics' script brushes. You can go check those out. What's IP for Bedrock? 1.1.1.164.1:25565. If it's not working, sorry, you'll have to fix it on your side. But I know it's up and active, and that IP's there. That IP's there. But my friends, that's gonna do it for today's stream. As many of you probably could have guessed. Thank you so very much for hanging. 2.5 hours in, we got the whole road built. That's really cool. I gotta go finish planning out the Woolly Cow Ranch and see what I can build out there. So thank you so much for being here. I really do appreciate it. I'll go find somebody that we can raid and send off the good vibes for the rest of the day. Have a lovely weekend. Enjoy Easter for those who celebrate. Enjoy the nice weather out there if you got it. And with that, my friends, I'll catch you on the flip side. Bye.